Hello everybody, this is Spartan Ireland. On behalf of myself, Spartan Race, and Hoka One Shoes, just hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and wishing you the best going into the new year. Hopefully in 2021 we can put some of the negatives behind us from a pretty challenging year and maybe take some growth and some lessons with us going forward. I just want to start off my year, take a little moment to give some appreciation, some gratitude to Hoka, who is my brand ambassador, and being a brand ambassador for Hoka, I get periodically I get some free shoes throughout the year, which is awesome because I like to do a lot of running and a lot of training in preparation for my passion, Spartan racing. And so I get some free shoes here and there, and I just reached out to my rep I don't know, a little bit before Christmas and had selected another shoe model to get training in. And so the Hoka package had arrived just a little bit before Christmas. I had finished the training runs I was going to do that week, and I'm like, oh, what the heck, I'll just put the box on the tree. And along with the presents, just the family had sitting there. So I figured I knew what was in the box, the shoes that I had picked out, and got myself a little Christmas surprise. So just going to say thanks to Hoka for that. That was pretty awesome. I'm still getting the shoes, but in addition to that, just got a nice little Hoka Christmas present package. So got this awesome hoodie, really comfortable. Got a cool little pocket here for keys or phones or whatever. So got myself a new hoodie, nice warm Hoka beanie, and then they sent me a couple of shirts. So that's cool. Super lightweight, long sleeve, being winter time like it is. We're a little more clothing than the typical race day gear, and another shirt. So that's cool. That's awesome. Appreciate getting the new gear. Oh, and some running socks. We can all use more running socks. So that was awesome. A little Christmas surprise. Like I said, I was sure I knew what was in the package, and then got a little bonus that I wasn't anticipating. And then speaking of Hoka and being a brand ambassador, and why am I a brand ambassador? It was actually my second attempt reaching out to them, trying to become a brand ambassador, and to my good fortune and quite a blessing, I was able to start in 2019, actually being one of the Hoka Flyers, and reached out to them trying to become one because I just love the shoes so much. They have just the top of the line, kind of best in class cushion, the foams that they use, the technology that they've got going into it. They figured out how to make maximum cushion shoes that are a lot lighter than anybody would expect for the amount of material that you see, and they really make something for everything right now. So I've got a couple of my favorites here just to share with you, and some of why I love Hoka, and so excited to be a brand ambassador. For race day, Spartan Racing, one of my favorites. This is the Hoka Evo Jaws. It's got these 6mm Vibram lugs on the outside, and just awesome traction to give you that kind of give you that confidence when you're doing something like flying down some steep 20% grade Big Bear, California, loose terrain, and you just want that confidence to be able to keep moving race pace, even on the downhills. So that's one of my favorite racing shoes. That's the Evo Jaws. This is the Hoka Stinson ATR, so all terrain. It's a trail traction shoe, not as aggressive as with the height of the lugs as the Evo Jaws. This is a heavier shoe. It's a maximum cushion shoe. It's the most cushion shoe in the Hoka trail running lineup. And I've been running in the Stinsons. I've had like at least the Stinson ATR 3, 4, and 5, and I got the ATR 6 coming to me soon. It's a shoe I love to go to because it's so well cushioned. I use it as like my main distance trainer when I'm doing like anywhere up to 12, 13 mile Spartan race simulation kind of workout where I do run a mile, stop, do some obstacle, run another mile, back and forth between the obstacle simulation challenges and that race mode that you really have to do, which is hit something that may be upper, a lot of upper body demand, and then go right back to running as hard as you can. So that's one of my favorite workouts. And besides having all the cushion, I have found that really where the rubber meets the road is where you get the shock absorption factor in your shoes. So even though I'll do a lot of those workouts in a gym on a treadmill, and I don't need trail traction because of the terrain that my foot's hitting, it's all that rubber ground contact. I can really feel the difference in the shock absorption. So I like that to take care of my feet. Now I love Hoka so much. I actually live in Hokas. I'm wearing them for everything. So when I'm not racing and I got something to do in the summer or whatever, or there's some reason just for flip-flops, I've got these max cushioned flip-flops as a testament to how just kind of what people I'm working with there at Hoka. Back in back in 2019, there was a shoe I had selected, like, okay, this is the next set of shoes that I need. My rep said, okay, I'm sending it out. There was a mix-up in the wrong address, so after a while, I'd reached out and said, hey, what's going on with this package? She says, oh no, I made a mistake. I sent it to the wrong address. Let me make it up to you. And sent me this Hoka recovery shoe. You can see this isn't dirty. So this is just my house shoe. So instead of slippers, I'm taking care of my feet with a little slip-on comfy cushion Hoka even around the house. Couple other faves that I have. This just came out recently. This is the Hoka Carbon X, and it's got a carbon fiber plate inside. I don't know if you can see, and it's there in the middle. It's there in between the outsole and the midsole, and it's a big factor in the responsiveness. I found myself just running faster the first time I put these on in the training. Now, of course, it's not the type of model as a road shoe with no traction. I'm not going to take this out on race day, but the benefit that I find even from doing some fast road running, fast road training, is that I'm getting my my cardiovascular performance. I'm pushing that top level, that peak performance with just the heart and the lungs. And so that's a factor in just sort of overall conditioning for that speed performance. Certainly you're going to have very elevated heart rate on race day with all the it's not just the running, but the challenges on the course, and uphill and downhill, creating a lot more demand. So even though it's a road shoe, I do like to run in that and just kind of work on that peak cardio performance level. Another thing, speaking of running fast, this is the Hoka, oh shoot, what is this? The MD Spike, so the mid-distance Spike, I think. And this is just super lightweight track spike. I don't know if we can get that. Yeah, there's little spikes there on the shoe. And in these this year, 2020, I certainly disliked not doing the racing that I love to do. This is the first year since I started Spartan racing in 2012. This is the first year that I did less races than the previous year. So yeah, that's a bummer. And we all miss each other. It's so much fun getting out there in the camaraderie on the course. Just awesome sportsmanship from the Spartan racers. We're all trying to beat each other, but we're encouraging each other and building each other up at the same time. So missed doing that racing, but like I said, 2020, not all bad. I did run my first sub 5 minute miles. Those are on a track. Did a 4:57 and a 4:59. First sub 5 minute miles in 28 years. I was 15 the last time I broke the 5 minute mark. Got away from running for some years, but Hoka's make something even for the track. Obviously not a max cushion shoe. That's not what a track spike is for. But it was exciting to be able to put in some of that speed work around the track in a Hoka. And then even for other things, really enjoyed this. And I do get out when I'm able and not taken off to Greece or who knows where for some Spartan Race World Championship stuff during hunt season. This year I was able to get out for some big game hunting, mostly wildlife conservation because I didn't get a darn thing. But this is new buck leather, Goretex, waterproof, super comfortable. So this is the Hoka Stinson ATR built up into like a mid-height hiking boot, and just incredibly comfortable. This is not like a lot of hiking boots you could get off the shelf where they need a break-in period. This is like an ultra comfortable cushioned running shoe where you put this on the day you get it out of the box. You can wear it all day. You could go on a 10-mile hike the day you pull it out of the box, and you're not going to get a lot of those typical problems that you get with hiking boots that need a break-in period. So love this for, I wear this at work. I wear this, going out in the woods. For anybody that's got the kind of job where you're on your feet all day, maybe do a lot of walking, maybe you're out on concrete a lot, having something to keep your feet, protected, comfortable, dry. I even did some quick steps in some creeks, popped back out, figured I would feel something coming through, but with short time frame, but just a second or two, as there was a spot I was crossing the creek and didn't have a rock to stand on, and foot came out dry and stayed dry the rest of the day out in the field. So one more awesome model, that's the Goretex Stinson ATR mid-height. So something for everything. And just early in my running days, I had tried some other brands, even where I tried a couple models with their max cushion shoe, and it was the same stack height as a Hoka I was running in, and I could feel the difference, and went back to Hoka to just exclusively. Don't even bother with other brands now. Whatever the style is, whether it's like I said, whether it's road running or trail traction or whatever it is that I need, I believe that just Hoka makes the best of the best, regardless of which shoe model I'm going for. So love the brand. Appreciate the Christmas gift, the extra gear, the extra clothes. So that was awesome. Thank you, Hoka. And just wishing you all the best in the coming year. Hopefully, I'll just keep training hard. We'll get back together out there on the race course. And keep in mind, if it's difficult, that just means you can already do it. If it's impossible, maybe just not today. Maybe just with a little more work. So 2021 coming at us. Stay positive, and hope to see you at the finish line soon.